Welcome to the Lone Ranger Radio Show. My name is Bruce Woodburn, and yes, I am the Lone Ranger. I am in the business of arranging mortgages. If you need a mortgage, I'm the guy you want to talk to. Matter of fact, I'm applying for the job. Why would you choose me over all these other yahoos out there? I mean, you got an opportunity to call your bank, your credit union. You can go to the Rocket. You can go to the guy that's claiming to pay all your closing costs. I mean, there's just a million opportunities. Why would you choose the Lone Ranger? Well, I'm going to tell you why you choose the Lone Ranger. First of all, I've been in this area my entire life. Okay, I grew up here since 1961. I was a year and a half old. My parents immigrated from outside the country. I am a local cowboy. That's all I am. I'm not the smartest guy you ever met. I'm not a financial genius, but I'm really good at doing mortgages, and I really care about people. That's why I think I'm the right choice. There's other reasons. I've got 32 years experience in the mortgage business. I come from a builder background. My daddy was a builder. My father-in-law is a builder. My grandpa was a builder. Come from the industry. But here's another thing. I don't believe that what is going on in society today best suits the consumer. Now, I can tell you this much. Growing up here as a local, it was, you knew your neighbors, you cared about your neighbors, you borrowed sugar and cream from your neighbors, you left the screen door unlocked, and people would give you 3 knocks and walk in the door. All right, we don't see that anymore. All right, you just don't see that anymore. Half of you don't even probably know who the neighbor is 2 doors down from you. Well, here's the thing. I like knowing my clients. I like that you can get a hold of me. I like the fact that I still hire a receptionist to answer the calls. I hate these phone things where you're just, you call in and you got to push 1 to push English and 2 to hit Spanish, and God knows what other language you might be able to choose from, and choose 1 if you got this department and 4 if you got that. I feel like I'm getting my eyes checked. Okay. Do you like 1 or 2, 2 or 3, 1 or 4, 4 or 2? It's too complicated for me. Just give me some customer service, doggone it. Pick up the phone. So customer service is super important, but is it everything? No. The rate on your mortgage is very important. Okay, I mean, in the business of lending money, I couldn't do the volume of business and have the reputation that I do in the area if I had high rates. So I got to have really attractive rates. Well, why can I give you good rates? Because I'm a direct lender. Direct lender means I'm not a mortgage broker. I've done that before. There's no future in that. I'm not a mortgage broker. I'm a direct lender. You're going right to the source. You're going to who's going to originate the loan, process the loan, underwrite the loan, close and fund the loan, and very likely service the loan. And I'm in all 50 states. You need a mortgage out of state. You're from here. You want to buy in North Carolina, Tennessee. I'm doing one in New Jersey right now. Did one in Indiana last month, a couple in Georgia. So it doesn't matter. My job is to offer you that level of customer service that you probably miss dearly. But you got to remember that oftentimes we're setting ourselves up for failure when we just go online and choose somebody online, because it becomes so easy to do, or it seems to be easy to do. And then you wonder why nobody's returning your calls. Nobody gets back with you. And it's different by buying a pair of shoes. You buy a pair of shoes online, you pick the color, you pick the size, you pick the width, and it comes to your door. If it doesn't fit, you put it in the box and send it back. It's different for a mortgage. You're buying a home or you're refinancing a home. There's a lot of moving parts. You got your job, you got your credit, you got your income, you got your assets. There's all kinds of different things that are happening right now. And you're in a contractual obligation when you're purchasing a home. You want somebody that's going to look out for your best interest. 407-706-3313. Write that number down. That's my own personal number, 407-706-3313. I'm the Lone Ranger, CrossCountry Mortgage, 32 years in the business. Closed well over 9,000 transactions. I'm a local boy. I'm at the corner of I-4 and Fairbanks on the Fairbanks curve. You all know where the Fairbanks curve is. Okay, we're before they straightened out I-4, kind of. All right. The I-4 Fairbanks curve was where everybody had a wreck, right in front of my office. Okay. And, but now you can stop in and you can see me right here at 2729. I own the building. I've been in the same location for over 20 years. My wife and I bought this building back in the 90s. Okay. But here's the reason to choose me. I care about you. I care about your family. I'll give you sound information. No BS. Okay. We'll get right down to business. And we're going to make sure that I don't waste your time. For all you important people out there that didn't refinance because you're too busy, then call me. Call me. I'll connect me with your CPA, your financial planner. I'll get your documents, and you can download them right into the system. We'll get you closed and save you money. I will tell you, for all you folks out there that hadn't refinanced yet, if your rate is somewhere in the 4s or 5s or whatever, the lowest rates are definitely in our rearview mirror. They're gone. Okay, they're gone, but they're still attractive. Now, I want to talk to you a little bit about why a sense of urgency is a sense of urgency, because rates are going up. I mean, come on. I know a lot of you may not listen to the news, but if you do, it was all over the news last week that the feds are going to raise interest rates. Now, the thing is it sounds like it's out of reach for right now because they were going to raise them in 2023, but now they're saying in 2022. But how would that affect me now? That means I got a year and a half of these low rates. No, as soon as they said the word rates and raise in the same sentence, the market went to hell in a handbasket. So it doesn't take them to physically make the adjustment. They just have to say that they're going to make the adjustment, and you see the market go nuts. And that's what we experience. Matter of fact, I lost 79 basis points on the bond market. When I say I did, you did. Lost 79 basis points on the bond market in one day, last Wednesday. One day. Now, what does that mean to you? That means for every $100,000 you borrow, it just costs you almost $800 more in a fee. Now, lenders don't typically pass that fee on to you. What they do is they increase the interest rate and absorb the fee in the rate. So then your rate went up. So you had the choice. You either paid a higher fee in the term of maybe points or a fraction of points, or a higher rate. You take the pick. But either way, as money goes up, all the lenders had to make the adjustments. Not me, not just your bank, everyone. Because we're all getting mortgages through mortgage-backed securities. And another thing is that I think I bring to the table for you, hopefully I do anyway, is that I help educate you so you can make informed decisions. I call your listing agent when you're making an offer on a property if you're a buyer. I increase your chances on becoming the winning offer when negotiating a real estate transaction. Why? Because most real estate agents that do any kind of business in this town know who I am. And they know that if I write a pre-approval letter, it's actually a pre-approval letter. You guys go online and you get a pre-approval letter and you haven't even submitted any documents to the lender. How can you have a pre-approval on a loan when you never even applied for it? It's ridiculous. And that's not from your shady lenders. That's from your national lenders that will write a letter of approval without seeing all the documents. Well, that's malpractice in my opinion. You won't get that from me. So one thing you might not like about me is I ask you for all the documents up front. Why do I do that? Not because I like to see documents. I don't like documents. I live in a world of documents. But I do that to protect you. Have you ever heard the stories about somebody whose transaction fell apart just before they were at closing? The dog and the kids are in the moving truck, their station wagon's packed up, the movers got everything loaded up, and the lender had to deliver bad news 3 days prior to closing, or the day of closing, or you got some big surprise. Why do you do that? You choose the wrong people. Don't choose the wrong people. Choose the people that will care about you, will answer the question. Well, I'll tell you the bad news as well as the good news, because I'll be upfront with you. I'll be honest. I'll be completely upfront with you. You don't get the surprises. 407-706-3313 or apply online at webringyouhome.com. That's webringyouhome.com. Watching the market. I watch the market intraday all day long to keep you informed as to what's going on with interest rates. It's important to you. Even if you're not buying a home or refinancing a home right now, you may have somebody that you care about that is. Maybe you have a family member, a coworker, relative, somebody getting married, somebody having a baby, somebody getting divorced. These people all need my help. You're getting a divorce, you need my help. Somebody's going to sell a house or keep in a house. The other person wants them off the mortgage. There's all kinds of things that I'll do to help. I'll help both parties. I won't get involved in getting in the mess, but I'll help both of you. You want to save money? You want to save money? One of you go buy a house? I'll connect you with one of my great real estate agents. They'll help you buy a house. I'll refinance the one house, get the other spouse out of it. We can all go happy and move into our new home. One of you keep the home you're already living in, so the kids are not displaced. Because at the end of the day, it's about the kids. Okay, just because it didn't work out for you doesn't mean it doesn't have to work out for the kids. I'll help you with that. 407-706-3313 or apply online at webringyouhome.com. You're thinking about buying a home? I'll help increase your odds of you becoming the winning offer. You know, right now, houses are only on the market for an average of 6 days. They're selling for over ask price. Many of them $20,000, $30,000, $40,000, $50,000 over ask price. Is it wrong time to buy? No, it's the right time to buy. Houses aren't going to go down in price. Don't be foolish. You can't have hyperinflation and expect that the price of goods are going to go down. If the price of goods are going up, lumber, windows, appliances, carpet, everything, concrete, drywall, everything that you build a home with is going up in price. How can houses prices go down? If builders got to pay more, then a seller that's going to sell their home resale is going to sell it for more. They're not going to go down, and interest rates are going to go up. But you want to become the winning offer when making an offer? Then go through my fast track program. That's a fully approved loan. If you're going to buy a home and you're getting caught up with 5 other people at the same time as you, making overpriced offers or over ask offers, I shouldn't say overpriced. How do you win over them? How do you win? I'll tell you how you win. You call the loan arranger. I'll do your mortgage. I'll guarantee you, if you've gone through my fast track full approval, meaning I have everything I need from you, soup to nuts, I'll pre-underwrite your loan in advance. Then I'll call the seller or the seller's representative, and I'll guarantee them that I will pay them up to $500 a day for every day I miss that closing. And I guarantee 30-day closings. $500 a day. That's if you've been through my fast track loan program. I won't end up paying the $500. Why? Because you're going to close on time. That's why. 407-706-3313. I'm the loan arranger. You can apply at my website. It's about the easiest website I've ever seen in my whole life. I can do it, and I'm not technically inclined whatsoever. WeBringYouHome.com. You can check out all the classes that I hold. Most of them are Zoom classes. Some of them are in person. I do a construction perm class. I teach realtors all the ins and outs of mortgages so they can be better representative to you, the buyer. Teaching classes on wealth building. Okay. Just check out my website, WeBringYouHome.com. Go to my events page. See what's on the events page. And I'm going to tell you something. I guarantee you, it will bring value to you and your family. I want to help you and your family accumulate wealth. I'm a 10th grade dropout. When we come back from the next break, I'm going to tell you how I made well into the millions as a high school dropout in real estate, the simple way. And I'm going to teach you all the things that I did in my class. Stay tuned. We'll be back in just a few minutes with more of the Loan Arranger Radio Show. Bruce Woodburn. 407-706-3313 or WeBringYouHome.com. Stay tuned. We'll be back in 5